This is one of the best series I've watched this year.
Yes.
It's a historical drama that follows the improbable and little-remembered story of James Garfield's sudden rise to the President of the United States. You don't know this. You know he was president because you've heard about it. You've memorized the presidents or whatever. You've heard that he was assassinated. But the assassinations that everybody hears about are Lincoln and Kennedy. There's 4 presidents that have been assassinated. This is one of the 2 that you don't know anything about. Well, I'll tell you what. You're going to be blown away.
And
you just are.
And it's not just the ending. It's every step along the way is absolutely wild. Like, the fact that he became president at all is unbelievable.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying.
He wasn't even trying. He actively didn't want it, but his speech was so good that everybody was like, we want you to be president.
They were kind of tired of Ulysses Grant, who'd already served a couple of different terms.
Yeah, because there was a lot of scandal in his presidency, and he was there to stump for another person who he didn't even like very much, but he was like, I'm just going to do it. He gets up there, he gives the speech, and everybody's so blown away, including Charles Guiteau, who ends up killing him, and everybody's so blown away, they're like, no, we're going to vote for you, whether you like it or not, which is crazy.
So over 4 episodes, you'll watch Garfield win the nomination. You'll watch Garfield get elected president. You'll watch him trying to work in his first few terms. And trust me, even though he got elected, they were surprised when he got elected. Yes. They were surprised when he was nominated. They were surprised when he was elected. And then some of the people who he ended up defeating for the Republican nomination are still not happy.
Yes, because everything was controlled by the spoils system at this time, including Chester Arthur, who was his vice president. And he was so shook up by everything that happened that then he became the fighter against the spoils system through his presidency. So you not only see James Garfield's story and Charles Guiteau's story, but you also see Chester Arthur basically become a good man.
And it's the casting spot on. We've got Michael Shannon plays James Garfield. So we've got 2 movies, a movie and a series this week where Michael Shannon is outstanding.
Yes.
He plays Garfield in this. Betty Gilpin plays his wife, Crete Garfield. You've got Matthew McFadden from Succession who plays Guiteau.
Yeah, a lot of Brits playing Americans, but they were good.
Guiteau. Like, the dude's a mess.
Yeah.
But he's like the most sincere mess that you've ever met. And he really thinks he's doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I have just altered the course of the country for the better.
He wants to do something that's going to be memorable. And that's the irony, is that nobody remembers either of them because of what he did.
You got Shea Wiggum, who plays the senator from New York, Roscoe Conkling. Bradley Whitford played James Blaine, the guy who's supposed to be getting nominated, but then who doesn't get nominated and ends up serving with look, it's well done. Yes. It's 4 hours, like 1 hour. Actually, they're not even quite an hour, but a little less than 4 hours it'll take you to watch this. You'll be fascinated. It's true. Yeah. Oh, and how could I forget? Nick Offerman plays Chester Arthur. He's playing Ron Swanson in the 1800s. Yeah. He really is.
Yes. But it's good.
But Chester Arthur was Ron Swanson in the 1800s. So, best thing I watched, I gave this series an A, an easy A. It is on Netflix.
My dad watches about 2 things a year, movie or show. And for me to recommend this to my dad, that says a lot, and I did.
Okay. And the reason
I'm very careful about what I recommend to my dad.
And did he watch it?
And he's going to.
Oh, he's going to. Okay. Yeah. And the reason it's called Death by Lightning, it's very clever. It's because at one point Garfield's wife is like, hey, aren't you concerned? There's a lot of people who don't like you. He's like, are you concerned about assassination? He's like, assassination, death by lightning, they're both unlikely, and you really can't protect against either one. And so if that's a line he actually said, I would believe it is. They really strived for accuracy. But it really puts you in the time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm gushing about Death by Lightning. It is on Netflix. It is rated TV. Is it TVMA?
TVMA, mostly for language, but there is some, particularly particularly with the doctor at the end. There's some.
Well, I was also thinking of the one senator who.
Yeah.
There's a couple of visits to houses of ill repute.
Yeah, well, and Charles does as well.
Charles Guiteau, yes.
He goes to
but at any rate, it is rated TVMA. I want you to note that. But boy, this is an outstanding series. Death by Lightning.